Hi everyone, this is Linda Hicks with Sunday Paper Fun with Scrap Stars Paper Crafting. And I have two cards I'm going to show you today. One is it's going to be an Easter card, and the other one is the product of the month, which I kind of gave you I showed a little bit last week of the product of the month. And so I had in-person card class this week, and I did send out some kits by mail. So I wanted to make sure at least that I get these two cards so that they can make those together. And then the third card I will do next week. It's a little bit more, they put it together really fast. I mean, it was amazing how quickly I was like, wow, these cards are going to be like so much. And they just had like, bam, they had them together. All right, so let's start with the first card, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this around so we can get working and get everything ready that we want to do. And let's turn it, get to see my ceiling. There, look at that. That looks good. Okay, so I'm going to let's see. I'm going to put it, I think I want it right here. So I'll just move one of my mats out of the way and then bring this in the center. There we go. So now we're ready to go. And it looks like we got some shiny stuff going on, and I don't know what's going on. There we go. Tuck my shirt in so it's not falling over the top of this. I tell you. Okay, so the first card that I made is similar to a card I already have on YouTube. I did it maybe a little different. I think I did a stand-up card with this. This is super, super easy. And I also gave them the directions on how to recreate this card. And I will, let's see if I can have them here for you. Yes, I do. So I will also show you the cutting so that you have the directions too. It's a really nice card. You can give it for confirmation, for baptisms. I mean, you could use it for weddings. It's just so many things. And the cool thing about it is that it pops up. And then it also lays flat so that you can mail it to someone. So this set is a really old retired set. So we're going to use something a little more current in this video so that those that, of you that have, or if you have an older set that will work with this, go ahead and use it with that too. So, all right. So to get started, let's get our stuff out. And I am using purple, but you could do this in any colors at all. Now these little flowers I cut out of it's called wishing dies. They were wishing dies. Let's see if I have them right here. Anyway, they're just little flowers that I cut out of a die set that I had that is still current also. And they worked really well, but if you have another set, you can use those. Then I have the inside card for your sentiment that you can put on the inside. This I cut out of my circles that I use constantly. These cute circles that have all the different designs around the edges. I just love these. These are they're so pretty. I just can't get over how pretty they are. Okay, and then we have some little pieces here. But I'm going to go ahead and I will put the measurements. I don't know if you can see it. It's so small. My little card. Let's see if I have a bigger card. I did have a bigger card in here, but I don't see it. Anyway, I'll put it way up here so you can see. This is the measurements for the cross card. There you go. So you have your cutting. You can just take a snapshot picture of it. Okay, then this piece here, well, I'll go ahead and kind of tell you a few things too as we go along. This piece here is 5 by 5 and 5 1/4. So 5 and 5 1/4. And across the 5, the top part of the 5, you want to fold, and you're going to fold it. I never know, but I guess valley, mountain, mountain, and valley. And that's what's going to make your cross pop up. And then this attaches right to the front of the card like that. And what I love about this, look how easy that is. And you just attach that evenly across, and then it will fold flat either way so that you can mail your card. Okay, then the other little piece, which, oh yeah, I forgot to cut that piece out for my people. So they were all short a little piece, and I had to recut it. So let's grab this one off this so I don't have to take the time to cut another little piece of white. Okay. So this, and then you need a little piece to make your cross, and this is 1 1/4 by 3 1/4, and that will go across this part here to make your cross. Okay, so these little pieces, let's see, we got them all. This piece is going to be turned this way, and that's one of the reasons I love double-sided paper. Doesn't this look really nice with and you could do it either way. If you would rather have your cross purple, you could do the flowers along the side. Maybe I'll do that with this one. That'll be kind of fun. All right, so this big piece that goes on the outside of your white piece is 1 1/4 by 5. And I'm going to go ahead and sit down. I was at church today. We're doing some spring cleaning for yeah, so I'm going to put the flowers on the outside. Doing some spring cleaning. And I was like, boy, my house could use some spring cleaning too. So we're going to take this white piece right here, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm doing this opposite of this one. I'm going to go ahead and put my flowers on the outside and have the cross purple. Although I really liked it the other way too. But I like to do things different on each card. So I'm going to go ahead and put the adhesive on this piece right here and layer that in there in the center, just like that. So you have a little border all the way around, and kind of make them sort of even when I'm doing it. And then this piece is going to go right here. Ooh. Looks like I need my, this was before I did my blade. Need my little thing to get some of those little rough pieces off. So I'm going to make it purple, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here in the center of this. And like I said, line it up again so it's in the center, like with a little bit of white border all the way around. Whoops. Sometimes I can do it really well. Whoops, there's a little fuzz still. Okay, and of course I'm out of focus because I'm trying to do it from afar. And then I'm going to take that white piece that I had, and I'm going to put the purple over top of it here. And glue that on there. And then I'm going to take these two pieces, this on each side, and I'm going to just take my adhesive. And you could use tear tape too if you really want it to stick on there super good or something. But all right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right on the edge like this. Okay, and I want this to be able to fold flat. So I'm going to go ahead then and take this piece and put my adhesive on here, and I'm going to fold this flat so that and then push this down. That way I know that it will fold flat for my envelope. And then I'm just going to adhere the cross part right here. Just use a little bit on that because I'm actually going to change that around a little bit. So there's my cross. So when I'm going to mail this, I will fold this flat. should go both ways, but I don't know why it's not. And then this piece goes right to the edge. There you go. All right, so now for this little decoration, I had these little flowers that I used from, it was called Wishing. It's Wishing You Were Here. And then this little leaf was cut from another die that I had that we have been using a lot. It's the Blossoms, the lovely arrangement dies, but it's like the blossom. And we've been using this for a couple different cards, and it has these dies for the leaves, and I just used this right here to have a little greenery on there. And then the flower, let me grab that really quick. That's gonna bug me that I don't have it here to show you. But it's called Wishes. And I probably won't be able to find it really quick. So, I thought I had it right out here somewhere. Oh, right here it is, called Delightful Wishes. And it had a die cut. It's a little older, so I'm not sure the die cut is still available, but I know the stamp set is still available, and it's got these cute little designs, and then it has a die that came with it, and I just used this piece and cut out those cute little flowers. Okay, so now that's all the product that I use. And now I'm going to use another stamp set that we've been using a lot for the front, and that is Prayers and Promises. And I can use a couple things. I can use He Cares for You, I'm Here for You, depending on what you want to do with it. And then on the inside, I could do Peace I Leave With You, or I can even put that on the cross part. The other ones that I was going to suggest, there's a couple other ones that my friend, I don't think it's in the catalog anymore, but it's this cross one, and she sent me this really pretty card, and it comes with these crosses and then these really pretty sayings too, and it is called Faith Collection, and then it says He is Risen, so you could put that on the inside as well. And then another one that you could use that's current is called Blessed Beginnings. And I don't have a picture of that. I tried to look, so it must be an online special. It has a little church, and it says blessings. It says Easter. It has wedding. It's just a really cute little set. So it's called Blessed Beginnings. So that would be really good for this as well. So, or if you have a stamp set that you can use with this, that would be perfect. So I think I'm going to use the, let's see, I Am Always With You. Where is that at? Peace I Leave You. I love that. I think that just sounds really good. Peace I Leave You. And it's a Bible verse. So I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and just press that down and get my black Memento ink. If I can open it. They're so snug. These are so very snug. Okay, and then I'm just going to ink up my stamp, and I'm going to just put Peace I Leave With You, my peace I give unto you. I think that's real appropriate for an Easter card. And then on the inside, I could just put Happy Easter on there. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and put that on there like that. And have maybe a little greenery with a couple little flowers here, just to sort of decorate it a little bit. There, on there like that. So there's the card. And then of course on the inside, because it is a purple card base, you're going to need to put a 5 1/4 by 4 1/4 in there for to write your message on the inside of the card. So that is this card. Super easy to put together. It's so cute. And I just love this stamp set. It's just got so many different, it's called Prayers and Promises. It's got so many different things. Sending love, I'm here for you, give it to God. There's just a lot of really nice sayings that you can use for your cards to send, to give encouragement to your friends. So, okay, so this is card number 1. We're going to go ahead and put this over here. And then, I gave them all these extra flowers because, like, what do you do with them? You know, when you die cut them out. So they can use them for the inside or they can use them for something else, whatever they want to do. All right, so our second card, we kind of did one similar last week. I kind of showed it to you last week. It's the cute little duck that comes with the stamp it's not the stamp, product of the month. And now that I've messed things up, will I be able to find the stamp set? Yes, here it is. It's so cute. It's called Notes of Spring. And it has some cute little sayings, especially for you, a little note of things, happiest birthday wishes. So it's got this cute little bunny, a little duck, and this adorable deer. And I had a deer out here that I was going to play with, but of course now I can't find it. But they're so pretty. These little critters are so cute. And I thought the duck and the bunny work really well with Easter, but you can use them for so many different things. Baby card, it's just adorable. So I'll probably be doing, I'm going to be playing with this card quite a bit, I think. So I might be doing some other cards with this set because I just love it. I just think the deer is nice. It's so nice. You could use it for Christmas. You could use it for just so many different things. It's just cute. Now these shadows are kind of globs on your stamp set. It has the outline and then it has the shadow. So you don't even have to color it in. Now you could if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and get started with that card. But what I wanted to show you is we did this card last week. This is the card we did in the class. And this is a see-through card. I just think it's fun to do something like this. The important thing with see-through cards is that you need to do it in layering. And so the reason I'm doing this card a second time as a see-through is just to show you how you cut your acetate and how to put it together. So let's put this out of the way. I think I showed you some other ones that I did. I love these. Here's another acetate card. I love that. Isn't that cute with that really pretty? I just think it's so darn cute. And then Spread Joy. I thought that was cute because it's jam and you said Spread Joy. Just thought that was funny. Okay, so let's get the acetate out. Oh, here's my cute little deer. I put it over here. And my stamp set. I'm just like all over the place here. Okay. So the acetate comes in like 12 by 12 sheets, just like this. And you get 2 in a set. Here's the cute little deer that I did. And to make these into cards, we usually use like acetate for like a window. And actually they're not called acetate. They're called window sheets. So when you're looking for them on your Stampin' Up, they're called window sheets. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut them. They come clear just like this. Just a nice big 12 by 12 sheet. So let's see. Move some of my stuff around. I need a bigger space. Honestly, this is like, I don't have enough space. All right, so let's move that. Another little project that I'm working on. All right, so you take your piece of acetate and you're going to have to cut it to card size. So what I did is I cut it at 8.5 this way. And then I have this 3.5 piece that I can use for shaker cards, which is something I'm going to probably do next month with my in-person class. And so I don't like to waste too much. And then this way you go 5 1/2. And so I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2. And then I still have enough for another card and an inch here that I could use for other things, like for a different card that I would be holding up and stuff like that. All right, the hardest part is when you get this cut at 8 1/2 by 5, you want to score it. And so I take it to 4 1/2. And this is the hardest part. The hardest part of this is really scoring. So I'm going to score, and I'm going to score a few times across it. And then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to score it on the other side, because it doesn't bend real easily. So then I'm scoring it, scoring it, scoring it. And then you can kind of see a small score line. I mean, I don't want to cut it. I don't want to score it so hard that I'm cutting it, but I do want to have it scored enough that I can actually get it scored. All right, so then I'm going to take it to that score line, and I'm going to line up my ends here like so. And I'm going to take this like this with my tool and really burnish it really well. And then I'm going to turn it over and burnish it again. And like I said, this is the hardest part of the whole thing is just making your card base. But you can see now it's perfect. So now it's a good little card base. And so we're going to go ahead and build. Now I have all these pieces ready to go. So it's going to look very similar to the card, but I might use the deer this time. Although I would have used brown instead of yellow, but oh well. So I embossed this with the Daisy embossing folder. It's a new one. And I found that actually using glue dots, and I have big glue dots. Let's see if I have my small glue dots here. Yes, I have some small glue dots. I found that using small glue dots on the 4 corners holds it really well. All the adhesive seems to really cling very well to your window sheet, but I don't want a lot of it showing. And I found that just using this on each corner, just you can hardly even tell that there's any adhesive on it. And of course it's on the back of the card anyway, so who's going to really be looking at the back? But you know, I want it to look nice. So, and I got this idea from another consultant. Her name is Brandy, and she was doing some clear, and she suggested the glue dots as well, and I think she is right. It works really well. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to corner this like right here so that, let's see, I can't hardly see, but I want to try to line it up so that it is even, and then press it down. And the most important thing with this, doesn't that look nice, is layering. So you want to layer all your stuff really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside. So I'm just going to use regular adhesive. Put this here on the inside and line it up as evenly as I can. That looks really good. And I did have some friends, I'll show you this trick too afterwards. I thought it was just adorable. Okay, and then I'm going to put a white piece in here to stamp my sentiment or write a sentiment in there. So that will be like that. So we just are lining things up. So I'm going to line that up really nice and evenly. And then on the back side, I want this to show when we open the card. So I'm going to go ahead and put that like right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just use adhesive on the center right here. And it isn't going to matter because you're not going to see it. And then I just line this up like this. And I close it. That's close enough. I'm not really. And then this one, I'm going to line up on this side. And now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this right here in the center. And I'll show you in a minute what. And I'm lining this right over top of that so you can't see from the back. So see how that looks? And then you open it up and you've got this on this side, a little decoration, and it doesn't show all the glue. And then you have this for your sentiment. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and just even this out. I'll put this on here, right here. So these cards were pretty easy to put together. Oh, and these are those they're called branching out dies. I love these dies. I just got the dies. I didn't get the stamp set that goes with it. I'm not even sure it's still available, the stamp set, but the dies are. And I love them because they're nesting dies. So you get lots of different layers. And a matter of fact, our card that we're going to make next week has the largest die that we're making a card out of. So I just think these, or no, I guess that's the other nesting die that we're using. But I just love nesting dies because you can do so many things with them. You can make cards with them. You can use them for decorations with your scrapbooks. So I'm falling in love with nesting dies because they're just, I just like them. I just like them. All right, so I'm going to show you how to stamp this in case you missed last week's because we did the regular card that wasn't see-through, but I wanted to show you how to do the layers. So I'm going to go ahead. This stamp it says Hello Spring. It was from an older paper pumpkin. So you could use anything else. I might use, I'm going to use one of the things from here. It says, especially for you. I think I'll use that one on this one down here. Oop, will that fit? Maybe not. Let's see. That is a little long. I might have to use something different. This is what happens when you improvise. Happy, happy birthday. And then this one is a little note of thanks. I guess we'll do a little note of thanks. I think that will fit on there really nice. I always need little notes of thanks. Okay, I always need little thank yous all the time because people are so nice and you have to send them thank yous. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. And I'm going to go ahead and just line that up like that. And then with this, I was going to use the deer because it matches with the yellow. I was going to use the duck, but I think I want to use the deer just to show you. Or I could use the bunny. The bunny would be really cute. I'll use the bunny. The bunny is really cute. Okay, so, although he's not yellow, I can't make up my mind. Okay, but I think I'll use the bunny. Okay, so I'm going to take this off here, put this back on here, and I'm going to use Memento ink on this. Maybe I'll put the duck on the inside, just for fun. And I'm just going to stamp my little bunny. This is super easy. And then this little glob, you can't hardly see it. But it's kind of bunny shaped is what we're going to use to make our bunny image. And I think I want to use, let's see what I have out here. I want a very light color. Let's see, like a light brown. I think probably, what's the, craft one? It's called, here. I'm going to use an older stamp pad because that's what I have still. I'm still trying to build up my colors. With the bunny I used, what was it called? Let's see, I'll get it out here. It was called Darling Duckling. I had Darling Duckling, and then there was the other one is a brighter one. It's called not Daffodil Delight. There's another one more. I can't. There's too many yellows in there. Well, anyway, you get the idea. I used one of the yellow stamps. This one I'm going to use like a little brown stamp here, and okay. I'm going to have to kind of move it a little bit closer to me and still in the frame, just so I can kind of see. And then you just line it up and press, and that gives you your cute little thing for your bunny. Isn't that adorable? I just love how easy that is. Isn't that cute? And then here's the deer. I did it the same way, where you just stamp the outside. This one I cut, and I used another brown ink that I had. So this would have been cute with gray as well. A gray bunny on there would have been really cute. Okay, so here goes this. It's going to go on here like so. And I did forget the ribbon. Oh well. I put a little strip of ribbon across. So dig into your stash and find some ribbon that coordinates with what you're doing. And I just put the ribbon kind of across here like that. And then you can put it right up here. And I'm actually going to put pop dots on this. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue here. Put this in the middle like that. I might trim these up a little bit. Like I said, you need to go through your stash, get some ribbon out that you have. Use up that ribbon. I do, since I started working with Stampin' Up, I've been using more ribbon. I used to use ribbon on stuff, but when you get to scrapbooking, it's just easier to cut the paper instead of using a lot of ribbons and stuff. Okay, so I want that kind of on the end, just like that. That doesn't look real sharp, does it? Cut that again so that angle looks a little better. I don't know if I can get it. There we go. There, a little better. Okay, get all my little dusties off of here. Okay, so then I'm going to get some dimensionals and pop this up. Here's some dimensionals. So that it gives it a little bit of dimension. I just think it makes it look really, I think it makes it look good. And it's popped up just a little bit. Just adds a little bit more interest to it. Okay, so then I'm gonna take off the backs of my dimensionals. Boy, this is gonna be a long video. I hope you guys, you can fast forward through it. Let's see the important parts. Okay, so then, get that dust off of there. Okay, and then I'm gonna center my little bunny in here and pop him up. And I just think that looks so cute. Look at that. And then of course you can always use a few jewels. I think I've shown you that trick before where you just take rhinestones. Let me see if I can find my rhinestones here. Oh, that's when I'm back yet. Just take some rhinestones and you can color them. Like I could use purple on the other card and yellow on this card, and just take your cute little Stampin' Blends and they color really well. Look at how nice that colors. And you can just, and then you need your picket tool. Take your pick tool and add a couple little gems. We'll put one up there. I just think they add just a little, just add some extra fun. Put one over here and then another one here. And I just use the plain rhinestones. and then just color them, and then I can color them any color. I do like a lot of the other ones that they have, but I'm always in a pinch for trying to find the right one, and if I use the rhinestones, I can just color them whatever color I want, and then they match perfectly. Okay, so I think we're done with this mess that I have made, and now I'll try to clean it up. And I hope you enjoyed this video. These are just really showy. I think they're just fun to get, like a clear card. And I can show you some other ones that I did. I showed you this one. I love this one that I did with the jam and the jelly. I love this set. It's called Sweetness. And then here's the duck one that I did with the class. And this one was a similar card that we had done, and I just used the, isn't that pretty? Just used the clear acetate with that. And then my last card is this cute, I just love these bugs. Aren't they adorable, this bug paper? So cute, and I think it's gonna be fun for summer to start making some cute little bug things to send out to people. And then on the back, I use that daisy again and just put it over that. So it gives me my border on this side, but then it covers up the glue on the other side. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like it. And please click follow me. I think it's a little bell on YouTube. So it just helps me so that I can stay on YouTube if people are responding to my stuff. So thank you so much, and I will see you next Sunday with Paper Fun. Bye-bye.